the hell is that supposed to mean?
It means that the United States government is responsible for the oppression of blacks, women, free speech.
Well, perhaps, little lady, you'd like to go live in Russia for a while, huh?
Oh, I think what Karen's saying is that...
Look, Buster, I happen to believe that freedom and democracy have certain advantages that communist dictatorships don't, and that is what Vietnam is all about. They were brave men who weren't afraid to fight for what they believed in. Now, if you're afraid to fight, why don't you just say so? Why don't you just admit that you're chicken?
They tried to portray him in the worst possible light. And when I walk through CPAC or I travel the United States to meet people in the Tea Party who care, black, white, gay, and straight, anyone that's willing to stand next to me to fight the progressive left, I will be in that bunker. And if you're not in that bunker because you're not satisfied with this candidate, more than shame on you, you're on the other side.
They're worried about Andrew Breitbarts of the world, people that would actually listen to what he has to say and awaken people so that they can see that these people are using the media as a way to reinforce a herd mentality within the culture. And so what I see now is they used to get away with it. Rush Limbaugh took the moribund AM dial, and now it's a flourishing realm where countless people, from Michael Medved to Dennis Prager to Sean Hannity, are showing people the alternative reality from the mainstream media. And Matt Drudge comes along in 1995, and he tells people, hey, look, you don't need to have an AM radio station, which costs a lot of money, and you have to have a certain skill set. He said, look, if you have a modem and a computer, you can enter this thing. We're now 20 plus years into this new media revolution, and the difference is there is open media warfare now between Katie Couric and the Rush Limbaughs and the Matt Drudges of the world. We are a polarized nation. This is a civil war based upon communication.
What do you want? What do you want?
I want a center-right nation to fight for its soul, and its soul is represented in the arts. Its soul is represented in a world in which media is everything. AM radio is the lowest form of communication. It's not robust. I want the right to enter the world of media to the extent and invest in media the way that the left does. George Soros is throwing money like crazy.
You want an NPR?
I want everything. I believe that the organism, the natural organism that is the Democrat media complex, behaves oftentimes in an evil fashion. My goal is to destroy the mainstream media as we currently know it, so that it is more equitable, so that it is more fair. And the first thing that we're going to have to get rid of is this fake declaration of objectivity and neutrality. That is a big lie. We need to move towards something that is a more mature version of what we have now, more like the UK. In Britain, the newspapers are avowedly left and right.
You know what you're getting
and they're mature about it. We are just going through the adolescent phase of recognizing that objectivity was the big lie of the latter part of the 20th century.